First of all, thank you to everyone who has participated and has worked with us to make this a reality. The volunteers from Entrepreneurs Connection, the Berks County Community Foundation, a lot of folks who have given volunteer efforts to make this work. We welcome all of you and thank you for being here. The first part of this evening is that we honor Douglas Fisher. Douglas Fisher was a very important person for about 20 years of his life's work right here in Reading. And I'm going to refer to my notes, so bear with me. We welcome the opportunity to share in the goodwill Entrepreneurs Connection enjoys in our community. This is the park that we built. Okay, this is Reading Rising Park. And it is unique in that it is not a city park, although it belongs to the city, but we continue to maintain and guard it. All right. So we are very happy to have you all here. And Douglas Fisher is the first honoree of tonight. He was an extraordinary man who dedicated his life's work to make the city of Reading more beautiful and more expansive, even more famous as a travel destination to enjoy. We have something in common with this gentleman whose anniversary of his passing is exactly 10 years this month. So that's rather unusual. Doug Fisher was a man his friends describe as filled with ideas that made sense, as a generous and kind man, even if sometimes impatient. Someone who is passionate. How can a passionate person not be impatient also? You know? So, yeah, with great intent to improve the city and the community activities, to put Reading back on the map. He was lauded as dynamic, precise, with a dry sense of humor, someone able to beneficially tune into projects and initiatives, whether his participation was for a project he was working on or he was lending his skills to other ideas that people had. He was much appreciated because he could kind of brainstorm and figure things out, and that's kind of rare today. So he initiated and inspired participation and was himself hard at work for all the projects that he was successful in creating in Reading. His motto was, "From the pagoda to the river," and that pretty much encompasses all of it. Cherry blossoms remind us of his legacy every April as the streets are covered in pink, in the little pink blossoms. So when you see them this coming year, 11th Street, other places in the city, down by the river, everything is covered in pink, literally. So it's beautiful. Doug was passionate for Reading's natural resources and created River Place with others to bring the city residents and our beautiful river closer together. Many of us remember Riverfest and the amazing flotillas of kayaks and canoes painted in dragon disguises that floated down the river. That was in 2007. As the chair of the Reading Redevelopment Authority in the 70s, Doug Fisher led the efforts for the Downtown East Urban Renewal Project that I've been told is now complete. I don't have details. If you want them, you can find out. From Riverfest, Cherry Blossom Festival to Opera Berks and the symphony program that was called Bravo, Doug Fisher's contributions were felt and seen throughout the community. Doug's generosity towards nonprofit organizations was well remarked, as he owned Pagoda Printing, and he gave a lot of it away because he felt others should have the opportunity to express themselves, and he was very generous with his gifts. His inventive leadership is sorely missed, as expressed by those to whom I spoke preparing these words. We thank him for all his contributions on this 10th anniversary of his passage. I hope he would have approved of Entrepreneurs Connection's initiatives, and he would have loved this park. We're paying tribute to him, to his work on the entrance gate right here. Money that was collected for the cherry blossoms that were not spent, there was no more room to plant any anywhere, came to us, and we're very grateful for that opportunity. The Berks County Community Foundation was instrumental in that as well. We appreciate that. So we're here tonight because we want Reading to succeed. We have the manpower and the ideas to improve the lives somebody ever recall it. Improve the lives in this community to come together in equality and honor the diversity that is Reading. Not just for, so my father said, never do these events. Okay. We want all Reading to succeed. We have the manpower and the ideas to improve the lives in this community, to come together in dignity and honor the diversity that is Reading, not just for urban greening, but for the greening of all our hearts together. This is a huge enterprise. No one group can do this alone. We all have to work together. And I hope that tonight is the kickoff of what we hope to become a collective of urban efforts of diverse appreciation, so we get to know who we each are and find a way to communicate and work together in openness. It's a new time. We have a lot of young people who are interested, of diverse communities that are interested. We'd like to mention Juan Zabala's SOIL. The acronym stands for Save Our Inner City Lives. Save Our Inner City Lives. Thank you, Precious. And we're looking at communicating and collaborating with Make the Road Pennsylvania, and also with Barrio Alegría. That is Daniel Esquigiza's project down at Canal Street. We're hoping that many more will join us so that we can get to know each other and find a way to collaborate. So please enjoy the goodwill that we've already experienced, and please eat food. We have way too much. And in a little while, Eileen Sharp, will you come up here, please? Yes. She needs a voice too.
Should I just say my speeches?
Well, you could.
Much briefer.
It's much briefer, so while we have
And my
everybody
font
here.
is bigger.
And your font is bigger. Okay. So
So I don't have to have my specs.
Eileen is the project coordinator for Revitalize Reading. So Revitalize Reading is the other event that we're introducing tonight, and we're grateful to borrow from Doug Fish's generosity. And we hope to keep you all informed. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, well, so she's going to make it simple on me now. So it's really important that everybody understands that none of this was possible without the members of EC. This was all their deal. And come closer, because this is important. This has been a prime example of others before self. And though we are a business group that gets together and we commiserate and talk about all sorts of nonsense on Thursday mornings, it's really very true.
It is true.
It really, this project was really about a much bigger and better good. I'm sure this is not what you set out to do, but it's marvelous. Particularly Henrietta Alden and Chuck Holder. This has been a vision, an absolute vision. And you know it's been, it's always hard to get volunteers to really show up, especially when you say, who wants to go reads with me on Saturday? No one looks up. Everybody's looking at their paper like, oh no, I got a big sales meeting on Saturday. So this is an important space, and they deserve applause, big applause. So anyways, my speech is very brief. So 3 years ago today, I moved to this city. 3 years ago, it's just a coincidence.